I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. We're gonna listen to a couple of joints off of it right now, right?
The whole shit.
Oh, well, we're gonna listen to the whole shit right now, not some of it. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
As I put me a shot of Bacardi rum. And what a beautiful wife, watching her bring me my dinner. This such a beautiful life. Guess I'm.
This is not to scare y'all. It's for the industry. Fuck y'all.
Lil Slim on Monday night on the payroll.
I guess me and 50 both had records, you know what I'm saying? Then I was really dependent on that record. Like that was one of the records that I was like really big on. Then they was like, man, 50 put that record out. I was like, what? Like, oh man, I was thinking it sounds better.
You talking about Dreaming?
Yeah.
Come on, 50 Cent wanted that record?
He used it.
He used it?
Yeah. That record is out. It's one of the Street King 6. I think it's Street King number 6 or number 7. He put the song out. It's called 50 My Favorite. 50 My Favorite.
I want to just kind of go back. Let me tell you how I first heard about you. I was in the lab and we go rock with Joseph Weinberg. I don't know if you know that name, sounds familiar.
Somebody's fucking up.
I fired him.
They fired back. So anyways, he mentioned someone that had been in the studio with Dr. Dre, and that someone was talking about Slim The Mobster, you know, and like his name dropped, right? Now I just never heard the name before, and it was right for the source at the time, so I'm thinking like, it's a new guy, who is he? Why is he around with Dre? Like, why are we talking about this right now? So, I mean, there was little information about you. We're talking about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, let's go back to how, you know, that relationship came about.
I was actually me and my friend was driving past Dre's studio, and my homie was like, you know that's Dre's studio right there, and I'm like, yeah, let's go over here. But he'd been telling me prior to this, like, hey, Dre's studio is right here, so I'm like, whatever. All the other times I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. So this one time in particular, I'm like, let's go. So we go, we pull up, press the button, you know what I'm saying, the security come out, and I'm like, can I leave my CD? He like, yeah. But in the process, I went back to the car to burn my CD out of the computer, and Dre pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And I left my number on the lottery ticket. And that, it was really the only thing I had to write on. It wasn't no plan and nothing like that. Like, it wasn't no marketing strategy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what really made him like me was the fact that the lottery ticket was like, who is this? You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't like connection before that? Like,
nah, he didn't even know who I was. No, he didn't even know who I was.
So that was the money ticket.
So this was when? This was
probably like 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
And so how did that evolve from there?
Actually one time I was in the studio and I told him to give me some beats. And he gave me the beats and he let me work in the studio by myself. And,
so wait, first of all, he called you back, right?
Yeah, like in like 10 minutes. His assistant called like, yo, Dre wanna holler at you. I'm like, damn.
Hold on, before this, you were just, you were grinding before this?
Yeah, I was hustling. Yeah. I wasn't rapping in the streets. I was rapping and singing. I wasn't rapping.
I got you. And you're from LA, right?
Yeah, South Central.
That's crazy, man. I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. How that shit like that happens sometimes.
Yeah, so, it's weird.
So you went from literally the streets to fucking
overnight, like overnight.
And it wasn't like, for you, it wasn't a, I mean, you're like, it's no sweat off your back almost, like it's simple, it's easy. Like there was no, like, oh my God, like, this is what I'm in the studio with. Like,
no, that happens every time I'm in the studio. Even right now. Even right now, sometimes I have to look over like, this man.
But how's that flow? How's that chemistry that you guys have? Who is in there usually like you? I know you're one of the closest people to like Fred Reck and
yeah, Fred Reck is there a lot, Khalil. I mean, we got a team, you know what I'm saying? So like, we all there.
DOC.
Anybody that, yeah, of course DOC. You know what I'm saying? Actually, me and him wrote Dreaming together.
DOC?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, I mean, your presence there is obviously to like give feedback, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
You help, you know, you like basically you're just there as not just as an artist to, you know, like write the songs, put them out, right? That's something that's you're being developed.
Yeah.
But on the other end of the token, like you're also working with giving these.
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm in basic training.
So how describe that two-way street and how that's progressed into where we are today.
Well, I mean, when you come from hustling, really hustling, and like that, I didn't plan on being no rapper. Like that wasn't like one of my, like, I planned on being successful. Yeah, that wasn't my career. I planned on being successful in the street. Like, that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been on my own since I was 14. You know, so like, that, like, I felt like that was all I had. I never graduated from high school. I'm going to school right now to get my motherfucking shit, so don't get it fucked up. But no, when you come from all that little shit like that, like, these is things that you don't really anticipate. Like these are like lessons, and they are meant to change your life. Like it was no other way I would have changed if it wasn't for this.
It happens a lot in the music industry. So talk about War Music.
War Music.
This is like a real proper street album?
Yes.
There's no mixtape before this? Or?
Nah, yeah, I had a mixtape, South Central Finest Volume 1. Had a song with Snoop on there. Well, all like everything that you seeing from me is all me. Like this is no company, no nothing. Like this is all me.
I understand, and actually I was asking your publicist, as far as your, you are working with Dre, but technically you signed to Aftermath, Interscope, like a multi-album deal, or
I got a basic, deal.
Do you feel like that weighs you down in any way? I mean, being from the street and not becoming this artist?
Nah, man. I mean, I'm more about the. I'm not. I mean, right now is the first time that I decided. Like, I feel like I gotta step out. But before, I was comfortable being quiet because my kids are straight. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't care about how many followers or how many views. Like, as long as my kids can play comfortable, and like that's what I'm really about. Because I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, fame is good, but like, it ain't my motivation. Money's my motivation.
Well, you know, people are getting a lot of it too.
The apple don't fall far from the tree.
Right, but aside of money, they're also like craftsmen. So,
the apple don't fall far from the tree.
so let's talk about the music.
Okay.
And I understand Sean Money's involved in this.
Yes.
This is really
my right hand. The Dreaming record is like all my songs, like not particularly, the title is not particularly what the hook is, and a lot of times you get that from songs is they say the title of the song is what is in the hook. No, the title of my song is what I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm talking about. Like that's why we had Dreaming. Alright.
Back in the streets, huh?
Yeah, I'm back in the streets, man. I'll put this right here. I don't know where to put it. You can see it.
For the record, for the ATF, that's not real.
Yeah, no, it's a prop. We're at a party. Right. Now, I do have one. Dreaming. It was, that record is like, I give you the titles, like the titles to my songs are not particularly what the hook might be because that I want you to understand exactly what I'm saying. I don't want it to be no confusion. So, like this song is called Gunplay, but on the thing you hear me say Gunplay. But like the other one, Dreaming, is more like I'm telling you, like these are the things that happen. Even when I'm dreaming, it's like the same things that from prior shit, from being in the street for real. Like you got the good and the bad, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that you probably done something to a long time ago when you was out there. They don't understand that you changed, you grew up because you did this, or your association where you from done this. You know what I'm saying? So like Dreaming is like one of those records, and a lot of people probably don't understand that a lot of the things that I'm talking about is things that I envision, like being married. I've never been married. You know what I'm saying? So when I say you look at my beautiful wife, like that's like me dreaming. You know what I'm saying? So like, then when you hear me say 20 million records sold, long list of goals, hey, no more dope gang, or those is the spaces that I want to be in. But, you know, the streets always somehow figure a way to come back with something negative or something. So like, that's what that record really is about.
So are you a lyricist and MC, you write your shit out, or you rap it? Like,
I don't write. I haven't. The only time I use a pen is if I'm getting a bitch phone number. I got an iPhone, so I probably won't have a pen ever.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, let's talk about other tracks on War Music and also Sean Money's involvement.
Other tracks on War Music, Back Against the Wall, Dr. Dre, produced by Jake One. It's hard record. Dre ain't sound like this in years. You know what I'm saying?
He's rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He sound good. And he talks kind of grimy shit. It's kind of good to hear, you know, that. Because that's what we know him for, you know what I'm saying?
So what does he tell you? Does he tell you remind him of somebody, or like, you know how it is?
I don't know what to say. Everybody said.
I know you remind me of.
What's the most memorable
I don't know if
thing?
it's 50 a little bit. That's who it is?
So you're around me. That's a no-brainer. I mean, no, in a sense that you're around these people, so you're gonna help you channel certain voices all the time. But you still, I still, you have your own sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one can mistake like your voice for 50.
And that's good. And I'd rather sound like 50 than Young Bird.
Exactly.
He sound 50 sound like Buddy. I sound like a nigga with Buddy. That's good. I don't sound like a broke nigga. I'll take that.
So Sean Money's involved, right?
Yeah, that's my right hand.
So let's do helping you pick beats. I was actually thinking, since he's not VP of Def Jam or something, Big Crit, that maybe you would into Def Jam or something.
No shot right there.
Like a joint venture. That's what I was thinking. But you're an Interscope, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Talk more about War Music, actual music, and what else is on there.
It's another song called Falling Star. That's Falling Star is a big record. I love that record because it's what, again, like people expect me to be like one of these wild, crazy, fucked up type artists where I'm gonna be into all kind of shit, and like that's what they really expect from me. Like a lot of people want to see me fall off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm too straight, you know. So when I say falling star, like there's so many rappers good rappers like Sean. His association, he tried to help somebody else and wind up in the situation, you know. And then he gets the time now. He came home, nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to go out like that. Like but I do have great role models, and that's one thing a lot of people tend to forget. Like I get to sit down and talk to 50. I get down and sit to talk to him. I get down and talk to Trey. So like, I got like powerful influence. You know what I'm saying? And they all, especially like 50, me and 50 been through a lot of the same things, you know what I'm saying? Like, so me and Dre been through a lot of the same things, and all those things, like, they got experience, so it's like Customato training Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Like, my game is gonna be good, and I'm not gonna fall off. So I'm not gonna.
What goes up must come down, but I promise to shake the world up if my feet touch the ground. Now party to the patrol, now start a fight and get thrown. Now party out of control, now tell a bartender send another round to the women, but only the fly women, not a gold digging mistress.